High-value women don't chase men, they do this instead. Feminine dating psychology. If you've ever wondered why the women men seem to pursue the hardest are often the ones doing the least chasing, this video is for you. Because high-value women do not build relationships by pursuing men. They build attraction through standards, boundaries, exactly what confident women do differently in dating, and why it changes how men respond to them. And number 5 may completely change how you approach relationships. 1. High-value women don't chase confusion. If a man likes you, you should not have to decode it. Mixed signals are often clear signals. A confident woman does not waste energy trying to turn inconsistency into commitment. She doesn't overanalyze delayed texts. She doesn't make excuses for emotional unavailability. And she doesn't confuse chemistry with compatibility. Instead, she watches patterns. Because patterns tell the truth, words try to hide. When a man is interested, effort feels natural. When he is not, chasing will not create genuine desire, and high-value women know the difference. 2. They let men reveal themselves. One of the biggest mistakes women make is trying to manage a man's behavior too early. Explaining, correcting, over-communicating, trying to force clarity. A confident woman does something different, she observes. She lets a man reveal his consistency, his integrity, his emotional maturity, his intentions, because people always tell you who they are through repeated behavior. You just have to stop interrupting the evidence. 3. They don't perform to be chosen. This is huge. Many women date from the energy of proving they're understanding enough, pretty enough, easygoing enough, supportive enough. Pick-me energy always lowers your value because when you perform for acceptance, you abandon authenticity. High-value women don't audition for love. They don't twist themselves into what a man might prefer. They show up fully as themselves and let compatibility decide the rest. That is power. 4. They prioritize boundaries over chemistry. Chemistry can be intoxicating, but chemistry without boundaries creates chaos. A confident woman understands attraction alone does not make a healthy relationship. Boundaries do she pays attention to, how he handles no, how he handles accountability, how he handles emotional discomfort because charm can be faked, character cannot. And high-value women choose character over excitement every time. 5. They understand that pulling back is information. This one changes everything. When a man pulls away, many women panic. They text more, reach more, explain more, chase harder. A confident woman does the opposite. She pays attention. Distance creates information if he returns with intention. That tells you something. High-value women do not chase clarity. They allow space to reveal truth. That is emotional intelligence. 6. They make men earn access. This is not about games. This is about standards. A confident woman does not give emotional access, physical access, or relational priority too quickly. Access is earned through consistency, effort, respect, leadership, emotional safety. She understands. Easy access often gets taken for granted. Earned access gets valued, and that changes everything. 7. They ask a different question. Most women ask, how do I keep him interested? How do I make him commit? How do I become unforgettable? High-value women ask something else. Does his behavior deserve access to me? Is he aligned with my standards? Is he capable of leading, protecting, and loving well? That question puts you back in your power. And dating changes when you stop seeking approval and start evaluating character. The truth is, high-value women don't win in dating because they play hard to get. They win because they are hard to manipulate. They do not chase confusion. They do not abandon standards. And they do not pursue men who require self-betrayal to keep, because the moment you stop asking, how do I make him choose me? And start asking, is he worthy of being chosen by me? Everything changes. If this resonated, subscribe for more feminine psychology and dating strategy and tell me in the comments, which of these 7 traits do you think women struggle with most? Welcome to Soft Power Psychology, where attraction, emotional intelligence, and modern relationships are decoded in silence, but understood deeply. Number 8, if you've ever felt like you were doing everything right, like texting first, checking in, trying to keep the connection alive, but somehow he pulls away, this video will explain exactly why chasing feels like effort. But to the other person, it can feel like pressure, and attraction needs curiosity. Not knowing exactly where you stand within reason creates emotional engagement. But when everything is handed over too quickly, there's nothing left to discover. Number 9, high-value women don't avoid effort. They invest wisely. They don't overgive at the beginning. They observe. They allow a man to show his level of interest through his actions, not just his words. Because real intention is revealed over time, not through promises. One of the biggest mistakes in modern dating is confusing attention with genuine interest. A man can text you every day and still not be serious about you. He can compliment you, flirt with you, even spend time with you. But if he's not consistent, not intentional, and not progressing things forward, that's not real investment. High-value women watch for consistency, not intensity. This is where most people get it wrong. They think if they pull back, they'll lose him. But the opposite is often true. Space allows a man to feel your absence. It gives him the opportunity to choose you without being pushed. And when someone chooses you freely, the connection is stronger. High-value women don't chase because they're anchored in their standards. They don't beg for attention. They don't try to convince someone to like them. And they don't lower their expectations just to keep a connection alive. Instead, they ask one simple question: does this person meet me where I am? The most attractive thing about a high-value woman isn't what she says. It's what she's focused on. Her life is full. Her time is valuable. She's not waiting by her phone. She's building something meaningful. And that energy shifts everything. So no, high-value women don't chase. They attract by being selective, intentional, and emotionally aware. And the right person doesn't need to be chased. They meet you halfway. So, in conclusion, a high-value woman does not chase what is unclear. She does not beg for attention. She does not overextend to prove her worth. And she does not confuse pursuit with love because she understands something powerful. The right connection does not have to be forced. She does not beg for attention. She does not overextend to prove her worth. And she does not confuse pursuit with love because she understands something powerful. Real connection does not have to be forced. The right man does not need to be convinced to show interest. He will show consistency, he will show effort, and he will meet you halfway. High-value women understand that love built on anxiety, overgiving, and one-sided pursuit is rarely secure. Because when one person is always doing the emotional labor, the relationship begins in imbalance, and what begins in imbalance often struggles to become healthy instead of chasing attention. She pays attention. She observes behavior. She watches patterns. She notices whether words align with actions. And she understands that mixed signals are often clear signals. A high-value woman does not focus on being chosen at any cost. She focuses on choosing well. She protects her standards. She protects her peace. And she understands that being alone for a season is far better than forcing a connection that drains her. Because her value is not created by who stays. Her value already exists. And when a woman truly understands that, she stops chasing, she stops overproving, she stops shrinking herself to keep someone interested. And that is when she becomes magnetic. Because confidence is attractive, standards are attractive, self-respect is attractive. And the right relationship is not built by running after someone. It is built when two people willingly move toward each other. So remember, never chase what should recognize your value. If this helped you understand the pattern, follow Soft Power Psychology for more clarity, not confusion in love. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next breakdown.